You are up, Commissioner.
All right, Bannock County Commissioners are in session Tuesday, July 29th. Can you believe it's almost over July? It's crazy. All right, we get to start off with indigent services this morning. Chantel, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay.
Chantel Latlou with Indigent Services. The case that I have for you this morning is case number 20250047. It's an application for cremation expenses through Manning Wheatley Funeral Home in the amount of $1,200. The deceased was a 67-year-old male who is a Bannock County resident, not a veteran. It does appear that they meet all Idaho Code criteria to be eligible for assistance through the indigent program, and there is no responsible party available for repayment of this request at this time.
Okay, and in addition to that, we have a release of lien on case number 20050147. So with that, I would entertain a motion to approve both.
I'd make a motion that we go ahead and approve both of them. Case number 20250047 and 20050147.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you, Chantel. Misty.
Do you want me over here or there? 'Cause it'll be Marie.
Why don't you come on over here? Marie, come on up. All right, we're here to discuss some taxes on parcel RPSTC 0000300. Treasurer, give us your report.
Back on, our tax deed hearing on 5/13/2025, she was granted a 60-day extension to pay the 21 taxes, and at that time we would waive the interest. That was not fulfilled. I reached out to her a few days before that due date was up, and she expressed that she's not able to pay it at that time, and therefore she contacted Christy in your office. So we're now here, and I'm not sure exactly all of her circumstances. I just spoke with her for a second before the meeting, so I think she wants to kind of tell you what happened.
Okay,
Okay.
state your name, please, and then,
Margaret Marie Small.
okay.
Okay. So soon after we met, I had extensive shoulder surgery down in Salt Lake, and I was down there for approximately 4 weeks during a time where I was going to get all this stuff handled. And was out of town, didn't really have, to be honest, the wherewithal to be thinking about it with a major shoulder surgery. And so that's when I reached out to Christy. I almost said Misty. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to meet today because I do want to get this resolved. I just wasn't able to meet with any loan officers and things during this time of my shoulder surgery. So my home is paid for, and I would like to take the equity, some equity out of there to get this resolved. Unfortunately, I just have not done that yet.
Okay. And what caused the shoulder surgery?
I had an injury last fall at work,
Okay.
and so being a workers' comp situation, it dragged on until just a few weeks ago. So
Okay. Commissioner Moser?
Well, and I'm sorry you had your surgery, but it still comes down that we give you 60 days and nothing happened. I mean, you didn't come pay it $10. You didn't do anything.
yeah.
You didn't make contact with the office at all. So the conditions with that 60 days is that we was going to waive $3,000 worth of interest. And so now that $3,000 is back on. And so I'm at the point right now that, I mean, it's been 4+ years since you paid taxes. So this isn't just because of the surgery and everything else, it's because of a lack of following through. And other people in Bannock County are supporting you by paying their taxes, everything that you get the benefit from. So I'm at the point right now that we put the interest back on and we give you 30 days.
We're at Are we at tax deed with this?
Well, it's already in tax deed for 2021s. I'll move into tax deed for 2022s in January.
Okay. Can you get a loan done in 30 days?
I hope so.
I would say it's pushing it on a 30-day to go do a loan these days,
Yeah.
like a strict 30-day.
Well, I'm with Commissioner Moser at this point in time. Get your loan, get things taken care of,
Okay.
and maybe we'll talk then, but at this point in time, I agree. We're at 75 days right now since we did that, so you got an extra 15 days. So at this point in time, we're probably back to where we were at the start, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, if you can get your loan in the next 30 days, then maybe I'd be willing to consider something else, but for right now, that's where we're at.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so are we just going to set it up for a meeting in 30 days with her then?
No, it is back to where it was. The interest is on. She's headed for tax deed, but she's got 30 days. And if she can get a loan in 30 days and then maybe come back, then I'd be willing to talk. But
Okay,
at this point in time, the wheels are moving and we're going.
okay. So nothing said that we're going to take tax
Nope.
deed? Okay. Just want to make sure, okay. Okay,
No, I guess, for clarification, that decision would be made in 30 days.
Correct.
okay.
Correct. So if you get everything put together in 30 days and want to come back and plead your case, then I'd be willing to give you another audience to listen. But as of right now,
Okay.
we're moving forward.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Joanne?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I'm Joanne Agnelli from the Bannock County Extension Office, and we are requesting to reuse some leftover funds that we have for 2 laptops for the fair, which only happens for a few weeks a year, and then also for other uses in the Extension Office when fair's not happening. Yeah, we thought a great way to use our software that runs the fair, and it's going to bring us so much more up to speed in the 2020s.
So you've got unused funds for this year that you haven't?
We do.
Okay, and are you okay with funds?
We've talked on this, and we're not gonna do a formal move of funds, we'll just go bottom line, but I told her because it was not the intent of the original budget, that you guys had to approve that we could buy those laptops.
Yeah.
So, that's what we're doing.
I think it's a good use of the funds, so I'm okay with it.
And they've talked to IT. and
Yes,
so
we
they've
have a
gone through
quote
them to
here.
get the right computer, so if Adam's approving, I'm approving.
Okay, I'll take a motion then.
I'd make a motion that we go ahead and approve the reallocation of funds.
Okay, we have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Thank you,
get
Commissioner.
ready for Fair Week. Will you have them in time and ready to go for Fair Week?
Yeah, I was able to carve out 10 minutes to run down here, but it's hopping up there right now.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Thank you so much.
All right, good luck. Kyle?
Morning, Commissioners. Kyle Burmester, Public Works Director. I'm here on behalf for the snowmobile grooming program. What you have before you, we did this before, is a collection agreement between Bannock County, the Forest Service, and the USDA. It's for the plowing of the parking lots. It's got a maximum of 5,000. As it did before, we haven't changed one thing with the last one we did. We I have them put in all of the parking areas and didn't have them change anything, but I've been having them do a little bit less if we have a little time here and there. They only charge by the hours and the equipment hours that they utilize. It's not just we're paying $5,000 a year. So kind of how that's been is the last couple of years I've been trying to whittle it down to where it's not slowing the roads down if we have to make an extra pass, because some of these are where we're turning around anyway. So if we make an extra pass with the blade while we're there, it's no big deal on the end of the road. So in 23, we were at the 5,000, and then 24, we were at 3,700. Last year, we were at 13, so one of our big expenses was having them drive clear from where they're stationed at Mink Creek to, up in Income. In Inman, yes. And so we've been doing that, and so that saved us some money there for the program, and it's not much time for us. We try to limit that, and we make sure all the roads are done before we make that extra pass up there too, so.
Okay. How's been the transition to the new forest supervisor? Have you still?
Visited with him a couple times, and it was tough to see the last one leave, and, but I hope she's having a good time and retiring a little bit and traveling around, it sounds like, so. But, yeah, we've visited a few times, so.
Okay. Okay, any questions?
I'd make a motion that we go ahead and sign this agreement with the Forest Service and, USDA?
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Okay, we have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Kyle.
Standing in for Dylan.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't see Dylan, but, okay.
Christy Clauser, Comptroller. This is just a consent to proceed with engineering and design for the power for the scale house. It's going to be $97 an hour, and this is just to either move the power up or to run it underground. They're preferring underground, but we'll see which option comes through.
Okay.
But they need to do the engineering work to work out those details.
Okay.
And the money is budgeted, it's part of that scale house project.
Okay, any questions?
Let's move forward.
Okay.
Let's get her
I
done.
would move to approve this. Any further discussion?
No.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Matthew?
Morning, Commissioners. Matthew Phillips, HR and Risk Management Director. Earlier, we mentioned that there were a couple concerts that were a little bit harder for us to find coverage on. Mutual Insurance did bring me a quote that they got through another brokerage, but it was quite a bit. It was $4,500 per concert. So what I have before you is just a request to move forward with our backup option, which is to buy it through Nederlander. They charge it differently. They charge $1 per purchased and comp ticket. So right now all I have is an estimate based on current ticket sales, but where that's only at $26.42, I highly doubt it would exceed what the other quotes would be. So I think this, for the other concerts, it's been much cheaper to go through the Philadelphia insurance, but for these two, for the pop rock and the metal one, it was cheaper to go through Nederlander. So if it's okay, where we've got one of those coming up on 8/1, I'd just like to move forward, and then, yeah, once we get finalized numbers at the end, we'll get that to accounting for the total. But I'd just like to move forward so that we can get this 8/1 concert coming up covered, so.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah.
I'd go ahead and make a motion that we sign these two contracts.
Actually, this is just an estimate, so,
It's just an estimate at this point, so if you can just approve me to move forward to bind this coverage, and then we'll get the finalized amount. If you want me to have it ratified later on, once we get the finalized amount, we can do that, or we can just get it to accounting.
Well, and the finalized amount will be a bill, so the commission approves that through the commission report, so if that's good enough.
let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see what the mosh pit is like this week.
Fair.
I've been listening to my Dropkick Murphys, and it's going to get fun.
Okay.
It's
Very
going to
good.
be fun.
Very good.
All right, with that, we are at resolution and ordinances. So County Ordinance 2025-03, amendment number 69 to zoning ordinance 1998-1. And looks like we are changing the zoning map. Any questions on this one?
No.
Okay. And I would move that we approve ordinance 2025-03, amendment number 69. Any further questions?
No.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Looks like there's a bunch there, so I'll let you just start. And then we have ordinance 2025-04, amendment number 70 to zoning ordinance number 1998-1. Any questions, concerns, or comments about that one?
No.
Then I would move that we approve ordinance 2025-04, amendment number 70 as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Jason? And that moves us to the public hearing notice. And the public hearing notice is for the zoning ordinance map for Tuesday, August 26th at 10:15. Any discussion on that?
No.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oh, you already did. Okay. Consent agenda, any questions or comments or concerns on the consent agenda?
No.
All right, I would entertain a motion for that then.
I'd make a motion that we go ahead and approve the consent agenda and sign all documents.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. That will